So take the salt packet for the ramen. All right. Crack an egg. Just leave that in there and let it cook. So I'm waiting for the ramen to cook up. It'll be done in a little bit longer. And after I do that, we're gonna go on a mission. We're following the smoke. So we're gonna go up to the top of wherever that smoke leads us. And at the top of that smoke, we'll find our grow, the old grow. The grow that I started all those years ago, back when the crossing rivers thing didn't even exist. I just wanted to grow my own plants. And came out of college, tried to grow them, got myself some seeds, and after I got myself those first, couple of seeds, I was so scared that I went to the farthest place I could from my house, which is currently very close to where I'm at. So now with a lot more experience under my belt and feeling that the plant isn't such a taboo like back then. Like back then I used to have it and, it was beautiful, it was amazing, and I loved it. But I knew anyone else that would have seen it would have been like, what is this? What are you doing? And I didn't want that. I didn't want that with what I was doing. I didn't want anyone to see what I was doing. So I ended up climbing, hiking all the way up here and basically just growing in a very uncomfortable area that I could only come to every once in a while. And I think that now I could do it again. I could pretty much keep that up. And if I can keep it, up and make it something that I can do every once in a while, I can also come up here and camp, then I will be able to take care of the plants that I want to grow up here. So first, if they're still up there, we're bringing them back to this area, so at least now we have something to start with, and if we grow some plants up here, we'll have something to plant them in. So the ramen is almost done basically, and I think it's time for me to eat. All right. For now, I'm gonna leave all the gear there. I'm gonna cover up the camera and just leave her in here for now, because we're going up that way. Eventually we'll reach the plants that we left all those years ago, the plant pots. So I gotta get my machete. Onward. All right, so I had to move along. Look at this beautiful valley. I gotta cross this fence. Look, there's a little hole right here. Ah, Linda. There can only be one at a time. So, I'm here. Once you climb all the way up the smoke, we come down, then we climb up, then we go this way, and now we have this beautiful clearing with a lot of wind, beautiful blue skies. Today is a gorgeous fucking day, and we had to go up that way. So when I used to do this, it was pretty taxing, and this is one of the reasons that I ended up switching up the area. Now back then I didn't have the GoPro, which would have been perfect, because with the GoPro now, even though this is a place that I'm trying to be stealthy and move around as quickly as possible, the little GoPro just gives me a little bit more mobility compared to my other camera. And if it's rainy or anything, I can just take this GoPro wherever. So with this little hike, like I said before, I used to do this all the time. And we got some cows down there and the house of the land that we're on. So beautiful little stretch here. And instead of going that way, we're gonna stay up all on the side, trying to stay as close to the edge as possible, making us basically invisible. So when I was doing this, back when I was growing my first couple of plants, every time I went through here, And yes, I brought my cannabis and stuff through here, and it was very scary. As you can imagine, bringing my stuff through someone else's land was not something I was really looking forward to do, but it was either moving them through here or I wasn't gonna be able to move them through anywhere else. So I basically learned a little path through this person's finca, and I used it to get to my plants, which are somewhere else. But just moving through here with, you know, just moving through here while the risk of being caught with them was really scary. I had a little bit of help, and only like four or five other people know about where I'm going, you know, and where I'm gonna be at. And only those 4 or 5 people know how hard it is to get there and what I got up there, right? We keep climbing up higher here. We got 11 down there. Hey, mama. We got beautiful Linda. So we're staying close to the edge here. This is the edge. Everything else is open. Whoa, almost fell. We're gonna see if we get up there what we can find. If the old grow space is still there, at least the pots, then we bring them back down. We start to set up a new location in the woods. This is kind of exciting. Coming up all the way back up here, you know, the last time I came up here, I cut some of my plants for harvesting time, and I just brought the cuttings, left the pots, and then I came back home. That's how not good this whole hike was. You know, I knew I wasn't gonna do it for anything else. All right, so this bush here, as you can see, this is very thick, but I see something familiar here in the front. Holy shit, I think I'm here. Wow, it's been such a fucking long time. So we made it. This is my old grow space, guys. Basically, the sunlight was able to pop in through here. That's why there's so much green. And over that log, I used to have a couple other plants. So I used to save them up over there. Let me see what's happened here, because a lot's changed. And I don't see anything that I remember. I can tell this is the spot just because of this little string right here. This was mine. I put this here before, so I know that I'm in the right spot. All right, so I see something here. Okay, so this is where I brought my plants in the first time. I brought them up in this little bucket thing here. This is how I got all my original plants up to the woods the first time. Wow. After all this time, it's just been up here, huh? So we got a little bag here for some water. Then we got some little pots here, that's great. And a little bit of organic soil. So we're good. Oh my God. We got so much cool stuff up here. So, but if that's there, the pots have to be around here somewhere. So, woo, I found it. Oh my God, look at them. After all this time. Yeah. Ugh. That's one. Wow, after all this time, we got one of our pots back. All right, let's see what else we got around here, because I remember I did get the, yep. I got these with that. Here, look. That's where they are. I found the other one, and that's got to be the third one right there. Oh my God, they're right here. After all this time of me not coming up here and just letting them, so I let them last time all this time passes and they're still here, which is awesome because that means that now we get to bring these to the new grow area. Go, mama. Go, so I can pull out this stuff. Did this one have one? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We got a tray. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. We gotta bring all this over there. We got the last one. There we go. Last one. You can tell a lot of stuff was growing out of these, like, you know, behugos and stuff. It was using the little bit of dirt that we had left from the plants. And we should have one last tray right here. I feel it. Oh, they've been here so long that the ground is basically just growing all around it. Oh, there we go. So we got it all. Look at that. That's how everything here was growing. All right, so look at that. After so many years of not picking these up, now we got them. So now we start to move everything over there. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna try to put everything inside of this and take everything as one big pile. Let's do it. Part of me kind of doesn't want to leave this soil because I know that I brought it up here myself, but it's all full of roots anyway. And what it's gonna do is cause weight, so I'm just gonna leave it right there. Put that in there. Put it in there. Throw that out. All right. We got 3 trays. Perfect. So I'm putting that there, that there. This could tighten everything up. All right, so after all that time, I got attacked by bees here just to bring those plants down. And now that I'm here, after all this time, being removed from that event, still beautiful place. And we say goodbye to this place. Probably never gonna come back. It was an honor being able to grow plants here. It was a spot that I think no one else has come over except for me. And now, goodbye, growing area. Let's go, baby. Goodbye, first place I ever grew. I'm gonna miss you. Thanks for keeping all my stuff safe. It basically just, you know, covered everything in a layer of dirt and plants and kept it safe from the sunlight. And now we gotta get out of here. Bring this gear with us. This gear has been in this mountain for a long time. You know, just hiding in there. And no one's touched it, no one's disturbed it up till now. So that means that, you know, all that time was just waiting for me to grow some more stuff in, right? And now, look at our little exit here. Whew. Oh yeah. You can instantly feel a breeze once you get out here. This place up here is awesome. So from what we had before, we have 3 big pots. I think these are 3 gallons. I don't think they're 5-gallon pots, but 3 gallons are good enough. And then we got 2 of these, so we know we can get at least 2 tiny plants going up there, and then we can transplant them into this. Once we get there, everything will be fine. I'll be able to sit next to my fire, smoke a bowl. Wow. All right, so we're back here crossing the fence once again. This is the important part of crossing rivers. We also got to cross under fences. Ah! We got the gear up here. And we got through. Oh, so easy for you, mama. So now we're making our way through the woods. That was great. So now we can start growing plants and stuff up here. We got 2 big pots. Wait, no, we got 3 big pots and 2 little ones. So we can get 3 good girls up here, but when we get a little bit more veg time downstairs, then we'll bring them up here. So this is all gonna be a slow process. But at least now we got part 1 of that process. I'm gonna put it in the shade.